Hey guys, Gary Grate here again, Gracie Academy, Reno. Apologize for the delay in the videos. Been out a couple weeks. Kane helping me out this week. I'm going to do a couple weeks of cross-side stuff we've been working on. We're going to go over a couple, kind of some drills and some, well, you'll see, we get a couple little tricks in this. First thing I'm going to go over is just kind of a Kimura Americana weave in the arm. So what I'm doing, basically I'm cross-side here, I have this arm trapped, okay, like this, and I use the same arm as the side of the head I have his arm on. So I've got his arm on this side, this arm, and my head, and I'm answering the phone, and I'm holding this here. Now when I want this arm, what I want to do is, because it's on the down side, I want to try to get a Kimura. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this arm in. I'm trying to keep this in control the whole time. So right now he tries to pull his arm out of there. I've got it. So I'm going to match my wrist to my elbow. I'm going to hop my elbow over. So now my left arm is snugging tight, and this arm I can free. He tries to pull that arm. I've still got a hold on it. Okay. This hand, I'm still right here. I'm going to come back, and as I get it here, I'm going to start driving it down with my head so that he doesn't pull it out. Okay. Right now he can't pull it out of there. I switch. And as I pull this out, I drive down with my head, and this hand is going to sneak right in here under my chin. So come right here. In the back of my hand, as I sneak this in, it's going to catch his forearm. So now when he tries to move it, I can trap right here into my Kimura. And there's my Kimura. Now if he pops out of that and he brings it up here, I'm going to trap it on the top side. So now again, his arm is on the left side of my head. I'm using my left arm, and I'm holding it with my head. He tries to pull the arm down. I've got it. So now I want an Americana. Same thing. Bring the wrist in, hop over, you trap, start to drive. This hand's gonna go right under my chin here, okay? And it's gonna sneak out. He tries to move his hand now, I can catch. I just flip it over and catch right here, Americana. And he goes back, straightens his arm out again, I catch, pull it up, back and forth. Okay, he goes again, boom. And just keep trapping the arm back and forth. And it works just as well when you're up here. You have this. You have a choice of an arm bar or something, and you want this, same thing, match, here, to your Kimura, okay? It works the same way. Really good little drill for the arm trap. So what I'm gonna do on this arm over here is this little windshield wiper trap. So I'm gonna sit out, here's his arm, and as soon as I sit out, I need to get my elbow to my torso here. Bring it right into your belly button, your hip right here, because I don't want him, if he gets this arm in and gets on his side, now I'm in trouble. I'm probably never getting the arm out of there. He's going to have breach. I'm going to get back to guard pretty quick. So I sit out, and I get this arm in. And now when he tries to get it in there, I'm holding tight right here. I have his shoulder. I'm pulling on his shoulder, elbow in his ribs, and I'm here. He tries to pull that elbow in. I'm inside of it. And I just make a little cobra out of my hand here, a little snake, and I trap. And all I'm doing now is I bring this knee right over the top, just the knee. Drive it down, weight on my knee. My foot's mobile. Okay. Come back up with my other knee, keep the hip locked, and I'm right here. So now I have that arm trapped, and I'm free to choke, attack, etc., etc. Now if he gets that arm out of there, he's going to go towards my foot. He tries to go up, he can't go up. He goes towards my foot. Okay? I'm just going to windshield wiper here, boom. Cross your feet, uncross. Now my weight's on my knee on this side, and I have it. He goes the other way, I just cross. Okay? He goes the other way, back and forth. If I get to here, great. Pull up, 3 days for my arm bars, or that weave we just did to my Kimuras, wrist locks, arm bars, whatever you want to do. Step into triangle. That's all you're doing is just weaving this back and forth, okay, setting it up. And again, you've got a whole plethora of submissions there. You've got the arm bars and the Kimuras and Americanas, but that windshield wiper traps that arm really well. So another setup on the same thing. I sit out, same thing, get this in here, and I trap. But this time, instead of going my knee inside, I'm just gonna, here, fast. If you just choose to step, make sure your knees are together and up close. I don't wanna be down here and he manages to pivot away and pull that arm out, and he gets it out. So when you guys sit out, head down, controlling the shoulder, then boom, boom, here. Okay. As soon as this comes together, it automatically clamps. But what I do with my left hand this time is I come here, in slow motion, boom, then I catch his head in here. Achilles tendon right in his neck, my knee tight here. So when he tries to get that out of there, I'm staying here. Really important thing, when you guys step over all this, and you go to step over the head, don't drive across, you're gonna get rolled every time. He's just gonna toss me. So make sure, when you go to step on the head, watch my head. It goes this way. Now if he tries to roll me, my head's here, my base here, I'm already there. Okay? So Achilles tendon to knee. From here, I just keep this, I bicycle this knee straight underneath. Push away, triangles, arm locks. If I want to come up to my knees, Kimuras, Americanas. You want to come up to your arm bar. You can kind of do this two ways. From here, you can bring this knee up behind his back so that arm's trapped. Or some guys feel more comfortable, they'll come up here, they'll bring this knee up first so that they can slide that knee up. Little point here, this hand underneath his elbow when I turn, I'm keeping it tight like this. My shoulder's blocking his arm. So when he tries to run away, that escape right here, hug the leg and run away, he can do that. If I do this, I pull him up, and I have this arm like this. When he tries to run, I can at least block it for a second to control it. When the guys start to turn out, just be aware, and omoplata, triangles, etc., etc. So again, one more quick time on that one. So we're here, sit out, block, boom, boom. Right here. Triangles. A triangle's hard to finish depending on the guy's build. Arm locks, wrist locks, Kimuras, Americanas, or just come to your knees, pull them up. This little shoulder right here. So when he tries to run out, I have time to find that arm. Anyway, that's it for this week. Do some more cross-side stuff next week. Okay. DJJReno.com.